Welcome everybody to Lit Cannon with your hosts ThunderAF and B+.
B+.
So Falcon and Winter Soldier just came out.
Yes, and delving into like trauma and good storylines, good character growth.
Yeah. I think it's how also with Falcon basically not really being rich or anything, though, despite the fact that he's a fucking Avenger.
Yeah, like really gave him some real life.
Yeah.
Like you understand why Superman still has to pay bills.
Yeah. Well, it makes me more think of just how veterans are once they're out of service and whatnot. They're our heroes, and then they're like, fuck you guys, we're not giving you money.
Figure it out.
Yeah. So it reminds me of a little bit of that too. But okay, we're actually not talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. We went on a tangent. We are looking back today at a history of the Falcon. This is the Falcon #1 of a 4-part miniseries from 1983. I need like a disclaimer on this because I didn't pick this issue because of what's in the issue. I found it in the comic book store. I'm like, oh, okay, we need something for Falcon. So I just like, we'll give this a try. Hopefully it's decent. And so this episode is gonna be very, very. So it opens with a big impact. it comes in swinging. So it opens to there's like 3 guys are ganging up on this girl and they're gonna rape her.
Yeah.
There's things I liked about this issue and then things I obviously hated about this issue.
I mean, it really shines a light onto its time.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so it starts out with this attempted gang rape essentially, and
the woman's pleas
Lucia,
for her life and safety are not for herself, but for them to, quote, not bring shame on her father and family.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and that's a reoccurring theme where this rape would have caused just dishonor on the family, not
not
any kind of victimizing her.
No, like her.
It's the father.
It's the father and the family. And when Falcon later pleads for leniency for the attempted rapist, the hero is pleading for leniency.
His potential life.
Yeah, his potential life. Well, that's not a reoccurring thing with rapes as well. We don't want to stifle the future life of the rapist. Yeah. Anyway, Falcon pleads for leniency for him, not with Lucia, but with her father, as if he is the one who's going to be pressing charges for damage to his goods.
Yes, that.
It's not like a one panel like that didn't land right. This is a storyline for Miguel. The subplot hero of it. Like he's presented in a fair, positive way.
Yeah, I mean
it's just like it's mind-boggling.
It was just a product of its time. And,
yeah.
But it's still so rough. And I guess like the weird thing about that scene as well is that Miguel, you find out that Miguel and Lucia are boyfriend and girlfriend?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they just know each other. So it's just like, I mean, it could be considered a date rape situation in that they know each other. But he specifically says she made a mistake by going out alone. Like this is her,
that was
her
the
fault.
weird part. Like alone, she was with you if she knew you. Like, damn it, Miguel. On a lighter note, it's like this one of the scenes when Falcon's bringing Lucia home. They fly through the window, and it's just like half a window. You just raise up the half, and somehow they squeeze in through that.
Like the little like.
Two human adults, giant wings.
Yep.
Through that little square.
Smooth, right in. Like, didn't question it. Wouldn't have questioned it as a child, probably.
But then there's the later scene with Miguel, where, what was her name? Yima. It was like YMA was her name.
Oh, yeah.
And she comes to talk to Miguel, and she's pissed off Not because Miguel tried to rape Lucia, but because he didn't do it to her.
He
because
didn't rape her, and she has the hots for him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just so... The criticism about, like, rape storylines now is that they're so clearly often written by men to further male stories at the expense of women, or to, like, somehow, like, justify strength or something that they have to overcome. They have to be victimized before they can be, you know, truly strong or some shit like that. And this is so clearly written for a man.
Yes.
By a man.
Yes.
This, I hate to be the Tipper Gore person here, but children read this. This is stuff that would have influenced children at a time.
Was just a mistake.
The rape culture that has been perpetuated. I am not this hardcore of a feminist, but this fucking thing got my dander up in a bad way. And that's not even getting into just the lackluster storyline, which was
with Nemesis.
Nemesis. That's a businessman who's trying to screw the low-income folk. It's just so
I kind of enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I'm like, okay, we're going after, you know, white collar type of crimes that can somehow translate into superheroes. I can work with that.
If they'd done it well, I could have. They didn't do it well. It was boring and stupid. And
it was very basic.
I mean, it was like an episode of Scooby-Doo, you know, where you meet the one character in the whole place, and then, it turns out it was them.
Weird. I mean, yes, okay.
This one businessman happens to seek out the Falcon, Sam, on his day job, and seek help from him. And what do you know? Later, he comes back as the bad guy. I mean, it was just lazy.
And I really do feel like this was just a broader story for Miguel. Because Miguel is, you know, captured by Nemesis. And again, this comes out.
The attempted rapist is the subplot hero of the story.
Like the Nemesis thing, I think, was the subplot. This all centered around Miguel and his redemption. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know. Also, you think he got redemption?
Yes. I mean, I'm not redeeming him, but I think that's what the story wants us to believe.
The story wants us to believe that doing the absolute bare minimum
that, you know,
of a human being is worthy of this rapist redemption.
He's changing now because the Falcon believes in him, and like he had a near-death experience. So this is what the story is telling me. This is not.
I understand that's the message that it thinks it's sending.
Because, and there's this. It's all I can focus on is Miguel, because Miguel's story is so insane. But Miguel, no.
I'll be quiet about the crimes that he has committed in the first page. But tell Miguel's story.
No, it was just that Miguel is like, okay, so obviously he was arrested. He had his jury trial thing, blah blah blah, and his boss, he's working his boss. His boss heard you arrested the other day. It's like, sir, I can explain. What is that explanation? Like, what explanation? It's like, listen, I was just, you know, me and my buds, we were just, you know, gonna fucking rape this girl, and there was nothing though. But Falcon stopped me, so I didn't really do it. It's fine.
She didn't even press charges because her father decided not to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Reel it in.
That's just like, I would love to hear you explain to your boss why you were arrested, Miguel.
Like, tell me how this is not your fault. Tell me how you're not responsible. Explain it to me. I want to know more.
And then Sergeant Torque.
Oh, it's Mirror.
Sergeant Torque.
God, yeah, I completely forgot about him, actually. He makes me think...
The no-holds-barred cop.
He was probably the most entertaining thing about it for me. It's really dated. I mean, all of its storylines and writing and everything and characters are just super dated. he was like a little piece of fun dated, you know, like.
I would agree, because
I
like, you
was
look
like,
at it
"Oh."
now, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's walking around with an illegal shotgun.
Like this is the shit 9-year-olds were like, oh yeah, this is what cops do
Yeah.
in the 90s. Like that's.
Oh, this other part. Okay, it was with him where they're all at the new apartment complex signing up because they all want a new home, and something's gone wrong with like we're out of rooms or whatever.
Yeah, they only had so
there's like a
many.
riot's about to start. And then fucking Torque or whatever, he gets onto the table and fires his weapon and to calm everybody down.
Because that's what's going to calm a whole bunch of people living in low income like lives and everything is a shotgun going off right over their head.
Yeah,
that's gonna mellow
I think it was one of his
everything out.
handguns that he fired, not the shotgun. But then he says like, you don't want the media seeing you like this and like but you, like, dude, you were just on a table firing a weapon. I wanted a fun Falcon issue, and then this is what I found, and that was the course that we were set upon.
It feels like a sign, like a message of some sort.
Like
a metaphor for the year
I
or
guess.
something. I don't know.
Like, this is how it works sometimes. Sometimes we do episodes on issues of something I want to talk about, and sometimes it's just random.
Yeah. Oh, you motherfucking
Like the heart of the
ghost.
cards has brought us this issue, and it's just like, not a good time.
How did you find your way to me at this moment?
I hope
Oh no,
that
I missed
Falcon the Winter Soldier does not follow step in there.
I am 100% sure that it will not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really loved the part where that waitress hits on Bucky, and she's just like, I haven't shaved, but if you want to come by, I get off work at 10. I'm like, woo!
Yeah, I'm down.
Like, I was like, oh, empowering as a woman. Like, it might be bristly, but I'm prepared to let you enjoy it.
I mean, who would say no to Sebastian Stan?
I wouldn't say no to him. I also wouldn't have said no to that waitress, so.
Exactly. Yeah, so thank you everybody for listening.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Like, subscribe, do all those cool things. I think we're on Twitter now and Facebook.
Are we?
Yeah, there's a page.
Ooh.
Where the fuck did this asshole come from?
I'm gonna start
I tweet
saying weird shit.
every now and then, usually when I'm just bored of the computer, looking for things to talk about. But it's all been Snyder stuff right now. So
Oh, yeah.
it is. Anyway, bye.
That's my bye. You
Fine.
can't use my bye.
Fine. I'm
Bye.
sorry. Why? Those are two different buys. Mine was higher pitched and longer.
No.
Yours was more 90s.
It's
Bye.
mine. It's mine. And you tried to piggyback it. It's not okay.
Okay, like, subscribe, bye, everybody.
Bye.